Let's talk about how some of the common issues in ethics for massage therapists apply to the business side of our life as a massage therapist. Let's talk about dual financial relationships. We'll talk about dual relationships. On the business side, we're talking about having more than one financial relationship with somebody. We already have one financial relationship if we are their massage therapist. What if we have more than one? And probably the most common way to have that is if you engage in trade with somebody. Um, Haircut for massage, web development for massage, yard work for massage. There's a lot of challenges that come up with this ethically. There's the practical ones of how do you equalize? How do you say this much web development equals this much massage, this much yard work equals this much massage? But more importantly, what happens if they don't deliver? What happens if you're disappointed with their work? What happens if they're disappointed with your work? What happens if they start ignoring your last minute cancellation policy? What happens when it works? There isn't much of an issue. What happens when it doesn't work? How and you're paying each other in services. How do you work this out? It's something you should talk about from the get-go, but stuff comes up and you don't know. So that is probably the most common form of a dual relationship on the business side. But what if your client represents a profession that you would like to do business with? And you're not trading, you're paying for it, but now you have a dual business relationship. They come to you for massage and you go to them for bookkeeping. They come to you for massage and you go to them for psychotherapy. Okay, you're probably not going to do that. But when you are both each other's customer, what are the potential ethical conflicts? Well, again, if there is dissatisfaction or disappointment in either relationship, what does that do to your life as their client or their life as your client? There isn't an answer to this, but these are the kinds of questions you have to ask yourself and think about when you have dual financial relationships, either through something like trade or through the fact that you are each other's customer in your professional life. Be conscious of this and think through what happens if, and that might lead you to the conclusion, well, we need to talk about it up front. It might lead you to the conclusion, I don't want to be their client, or I want to be their client, which means I don't want them as my client. Because now, let's say it's bookkeeper, you now know what your bookkeeper looks like naked. How weird is that? And maybe not weird at all, but those are some of the things that can happen when you commingle financial or business relationships with someone else. And that's what you have to think about in the ethics of dual relationships on the business side of our life. My name's Kelly Bowers. I write and teach about the business and the ethics of massage, and I am a retired massage therapist. I hope you have a lovely day, and I will talk to you again soon.